This video is late. Anyway, my little car is filthy. What's going on, everybody? It's the not so friendly side of 4 o'clock this morning. I do believe we have met here before. We're on a little road trip. I'm gonna do something silly this weekend. There and back again. Come on, let's get out of here. So last second, got the day off from work. Friday. The show was on a Friday. And took off on a 450 mile journey to Louisville, Kentucky. Doesn't sound very far. It's not really. It's 7 o'clock. So my phone just told me it's 6 o'clock because I've crossed a flipping time zone. Been on the road for about 3 hours now. Did have a school bus in front of me that was absolutely shattering the speed limit. So I was keeping up with him, but he's pulled off. And I don't know what this stuff is that's hitting my car. I think it's sleet. That doesn't make me happy. Sun's coming up over my right shoulder though. It's 41 degrees. But really, I don't know what this stuff is hitting my car. I just passed Fall Creek Falls. Made a decision when I was planning this trip to take B roads out of Chattanooga because of my time frame. To get out of Atlanta before rush hour, that would have put me in Nashville right in the middle of rush hour. And while I find Nashville's rush hour traffic amusing, I still don't want to sit in it. So far, I'm very happy with my decision. And whatever that was pelting my car has stopped. It looks like it's turning to rain a little bit. Sleet shower I drove through. So far, so good. So I'm cruising along, and I'm thinking, hey, some of this stuff looks familiar. This road looks familiar. And I've been a lot of places, and I get that feeling a lot in places I've never been before. I was putting that down to the nature of America and our pretty much, continentally speaking, homogenized society. Pretty much everywhere you go, there's going to be a McDonald's, a Walmart, or something like that, or some kitschy little roadside stand. The further I got, hey, look, icicles, big icicles. Look at all the rocks. The further I got, the more and more stuff started looking more and more familiar. I got to looking at the route I picked for this trip, and I realized leaving Chattanooga to head to Louisville on B roads, checking the map, going right through Glasgow, Kentucky, and then it hit me. I am running the Bowling Green to Chattanooga leg of the 2018 Powertour. Kind of. I probably won't take all the zigzags. I don't know. I'm just going to follow my GPS, do what it tells me to do, and now that I've tricked it into taking me back roads. But this should be pretty neat. Going on these little mountain roads. This time I'm in the little Bavarian rocket ship, which handles worlds better than the F-150 I took on Powertour. Ooh, a little overlook over there. You can't see it. Oh, there it is. some of this stuff is not going to be familiar to me because, you know, I was going the other direction. I spent a good bit of time in a traffic jam. Man, instead of going around this chunk, they just said just go right through these rocks. The unfortunate thing is, I did not pack my little Faux Pro for this journey, so I don't have anything to stick to the bumper of the car to film some of the cool roads that are coming up. I am out of road that I am familiar with or stand any chance of being familiar with. Not saying I've never been up this way before. I have. Maybe even on this road. But this road probably wasn't this wide then. And I only remember, quote unquote, being up here as a vague memory as a child. Something like 4 or 5 years old. That's like 38 years ago. Uneventful trip so far. Saw lots of cool old cars on the side of the road for sale. Really glad I took that long detour. It's probably a lot longer than I thought it was, but I took my time. Not in any hurry at all. Stopped and had brunch at a little country store in a little tiny town called Salina in Tennessee. Right now I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Nothing but pasture. In about an hour to my destination. I'll check in then. It's getting foggy. Temperatures also dropped 12 degrees in the past 30 minutes. There are patches of white stuff on the side of the road, and on the surface roads I can see from elevated sections of the interstate. Ice and snow. I hope this precip doesn't freeze overnight. It's going to make my return journey lots of fun. Now, Louisville being in the north part of Kentucky, still iced and snowed in when I got there. And I guess they spray or spread de-icing agents on the road. And that schmutz is all over my little car. And normally, I wash my car twice a year, whether it needs it or not. It's just now the 1st of February. So, get started early, I guess. I gotta get all that gunk off my car. I need my other hand. There's ice and snow all over the ground. As I was driving up here to the nice pastoral mountains, I kept asking myself, now self, why is it I live where I live? Well, I live where I live because where I live, there's no ice and snow all over the ground. I don't know if you can see that. A little Bavarian rocket ship is covered with road crud. Salt in the road. I'm gonna have to hose it off when I get home. Gross. Made it to the fantastic Hotel Louisville, right in the middle of downtown Louisville. And right in the middle of downtown Louisville, there is ice and snow still on the ground. It's quite cold. I feel like I've entered a frigid zone. Hotel doesn't check in until 4. I was hoping to check into the hotel, get a quick nap, then go cruise around and find something to just sightsee a little bit. Gonna have to switch that up. No worries. go check some stuff out. It's the Cave Hill Cemetery. It's a big spot. Oldest in the area, I believe. Muhammad Ali's grave is here. I probably have family here. That tombstone said Dick. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that bad. Reckon what they need those really tall walls around a graveyard for? Is it because everybody's dying to get in? Walking around Louisville, the older portions of town, I suppose. These roads, I'm really glad that God stopped. Maneuvering that thing on these roads, not knowing anything about them. Man, it's tight. Oof. They got art murals all over the place down here. Almost like being in downtown Atlanta. This is a giant black bird. Thought crossed my mind that I am a terrible vlogger. It's not really the intent of this channel anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Decided after hearing that Andy is having his last show with Vibrolas. Last show plural, because he's playing 3 more shows. I decided that I needed to make at least one of those shows. Problem being though, Vibrolas is the best damn band in Kentucky. So if I wanted to see them, I had to get to Kentucky. Not a big deal, I've gone further. idiot for Louisville. A fabulous Louisville hotel. It's not that bad for being really cheap, surprisingly quiet. Kind of run down. If I'd known what the place was before I booked the room, I wouldn't have booked the room. Ah, where's the light? Where's the light? Where's the light there? There it is, I guess. She's not happy with me. I'm covered with ice right now. I wouldn't be happy either if I was covered with ice. But let's head down to Birmingham. We are at the birthplace of the Plastic Fantastic. Corvette parking only, check that out. GM final assembly plant for Corvette, and I parked my little Audi right in front. Kentucky tried to steal my gas cap. In fairness, I tried to give Kentucky my gas cap. As long as I've had this car, I've been afraid forget the gas cap on the roof and drive off and leave it. For 4 years, I have not done that until today. Fortunately, I heard it fall off. I was able to figure out really quickly what it was, walk back and very sheepishly pick it up and put it where it belongs. In other news, the car was covered with ice this morning in Louisville. I am now in Nashville, and it is 62 degrees. Went from freezing my wheels off to overheating. I can do without cold weather like that for a while though. Cool and old Datsun. Sweet. Welcome to Alabama. Rough roads. Really does beg the question. Sitting on top of that much propellant and oxidizer, if it wasn't going to space, just where the heck did it go? Great Googa Mooga, that thing's big. This isn't even the biggest one. It'd be kind of a big deal as a kid cruising back and forth from Birmingham to either Kentucky or Tennessee on the way back. There's a waypoint. Say, hey, we're almost to the rocket. Got a fence around the base of it now. It's a big old boy. Crossed into Jefferson County a little bit ago. Already feels like I'm home, even though I know after a quick pit stop, got another 3 hours to go to get to Gwinnett County. And I just realized that Jefferson and Gwinnett are both signers of the Declaration of Independence. Kind of cool. Home, Leeds, Alabama. For this one, I guess, knocked all the gunk off the little Bavarian rocket ship. Got a tiny little bit of room left on my sticker window. Where's the lens even at? Ha! Found you. Got a tiny little bit of room left on my sticker window. I might put one of my new stickers there. Got a lot of room left on the sticker window on the Bronco. I know which sticker I'm going to put on that. I think. I don't even remember which stickers I picked up. It's kind of weird saying that that's it for this video and I haven't even started it yet. But yet I'm finished. I usually do this at the very, very beginning and then wrap it up, which feels weird. Now I'm doing it at the end, but making the beginning and the end at the same time. 4 days after I started. This has been my trip to Louisville to see Vibrolas play, Fast Plants, and Creeps Incorporated. It was a good trip. Need to do it again someday. Thanks for watching.